Well, hi, I'm Tammy, and we're all getting ready to participate in the Westchester National Night Out. As you can see, we're all lining up, getting ready to walk, and this is something that takes place nationally, and we're really looking forward to it because it's a great event. So stay tuned and don't go away.
Hi, my name is Glenn, and from Westchester, we're getting ready for the National Night Out.
This is Tony from Westchester, and we're getting ready to go for the National Night Out Walk.
Hey, I'm Nicholas, and I'm ready to walk in the National Night Out in Westchester with Boy Scout Troop 73.
Hi, I'm Officer Rob Verber with the Westchester Police Department, and welcome to our 4th annual National Night Out. In just a few moments, all these folks standing behind me are going to be stepping off and heading southbound to the Westchester Community Park for a 1-hour free swim, live band, giveaways, raffles, and a whole bunch of other surprises. As you can well imagine, this afternoon has been fraught with agony and tension and chaos, just running around trying to get everything done that most people won't see. And that's a good thing, because if they don't see what goes on behind the scenes, on the front end of that, they have a very enjoyable evening. This will be our 4th year having our National Night Out. It's a nationwide campaign that also takes place in Canada. Last year, over 38.1 million people attended the event. That number for this year is probably going to double, if not triple. Every year that number becomes that much larger. And then everyone else can kind of just follow in behind.
Hi, camera.
Hey, what's up? Okay, nice.
Hi, we're here from the Westchester Public Library promoting our great programs. This winter we have programming for all ages. We have something called Write a Book, which has been a tradition at the Westchester Library for nearly 30 years. And that goes in conjunction with our art contest, which is new, and our poetry contest. Our winter program this year is all about heroes and superheroes, so come to the library and be a library reader hero. We'd love to see you there.
Hi, we're Westchester Girls Softball. We provide leagues for children from kindergarten through all the way through high school. For our kindergarten first grade, we have softball school, and we provide a junior league, a minor division, and a major division. We're a great league for all the girls in town from different schools can get together and meet new friends as well as play with their friends that they have now. Come on out and see us play. We play almost every day of the week except Saturday and Sunday.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming to our National Night Out. I understand that this is our 4th year in a row that we've been doing this, taking a bite out of crime, getting the community involved in the police and the interaction between the police and certainly the community. There's a host of different groups here today. It's getting bigger and bigger every year, and we welcome it as we go. I think Rob Verber said there's like 38,000 people celebrate this throughout the nation, and I'm sure this year there's going to be a whole lot more. So there's a number of issues involving law enforcement and the police and the people in the United States, and we want to make sure that this is a positive encounter more so than a negative one. As law enforcement officers, we have a role to fulfill, which in some cases is a negative. But tonight we're turning it around. We're here for the people, and we're going to do a great job. So thank you. Yes, I'd like to introduce Sherby Miller, our village clerk, Carl Celestino, our village trustee. The other trustees in it couldn't make it this evening, but, you know, they're missing out. There's a lot of good groups here. I see the Marine Corps Challenge here. We have a number of vendors. I think there's a Walgreens here. Jewel is here. There's the Scouts here, Cub Scout Pack 73. The Brody Post, of which we have a Navy veteran right next to us, is Sherby Miller. Anytime Fitness, Westchester Fire Department, the Police Department, the girls softball team in Westchester. There's an hour free swim going on as we speak, and we're going to see the movie Grease. There's a contest for the best Sandy and Danny tonight, and are going to get their own video of Grease tonight as well. So it's a beautiful night, not a lot of bugs, and I think we're all here to have a great time and celebrate what Westchester has to offer the community as far as the police, law enforcement, and the community at large. So I'll turn it over to Sherby if she'd like to say a few words, and Carl?
I'd just like to thank everyone for coming out this evening, and I just encourage everyone to continue to support our local police and fire departments and our first responders.
my sentiments exactly. We've got a perfect night, and it's glad to see everybody out here. And I think we're going to have a very nice evening. And I think the vendors here actually makes it better for everybody. And like I said, this is something that law enforcement does. That's a positive aspect for the community, and it's one that we can continue every year.
Yeah, I'd be remiss. I see the Westchester Public Library, St. Joe's High School, another good group. Fidencio in the library is doing a great job as their director. Rob Verber, who put this together with our special event coordinator, Katie Finn, who does an excellent job. Our village manager is here. Our finance director is here, Janet Mattheis and Maureen Patempa, and Melissa Headley, also community development director. So a host of people from the village are here. The village people are here, and we're going to have a good time. So thank you all for being here once again. It's been my pleasure to be here as well. Thank you.
All right, if I have your attention, please, at the back of the, I would say back of the room, but the back tables here, we are raffling off a girls, a youth-size, frame-size bicycle. I'd like to thank Target. I'd also like to thank Westchester Girls Softball, Illinois Secretary of State's Office, United States Marine Corps Recruiting, Staff Sergeant Webb. I think she's in the back there. The Westchester Fire Department. We'd also like to thank the Lions Club International, Matt Duff and crew, for doing our popcorn here this evening. American Legion Post 1437, Colonel Brody Post. Thank you guys for coming out. Community Nurse Health Center, Lydia. Westchester Public Library. Anytime Fitness, Julie Travers. Divine Infant Jesus School. We have the school board here. They're somewhere here this evening. Oak Street Health. Oak Street Health is right over there, yes. That's Ada. Did I pronounce it correctly? From Oak Street Health. And Mariano's, they partnered up with us this year. We really appreciate some gift baskets. They have some really fantastic prizes and giveaways for this event. The St. Joseph High School football team. The Illinois Attorney General's office is out here this evening. Norcom 911. These are the folks that answer all of your calls when you have a 911 emergency. The folks over at Norcom are the folks that answer those calls and dispatch your fire and police and ambulance for you here within Westchester. And then, of course, Paul Ganji over at Minuteman Press. A huge thank you for allowing me to take time to put this event together. Without Katie, a lot of what I do with the National Night Out, I could not do. It's virtually impossible to put on an event of this magnitude without a huge part of assistance from the Village Hall side. So thank you, Katie.
Okay, my name is John Carpino. I'm the police chief for the Village of Westchester, and I want to thank all the participants that showed up today for our National Night Out here within the village. We had a good attendance. We were blessed with good weather. We had people from all walks of life, all ages, all different groups of people from grade school, high school, college, senior citizens. We had a great turnout of vendors within the community, a lot of law enforcement personnel, our emergency services agency showed up to help us with the traffic. As you know, we walked down from a church on the north side of town down the boulevard, and just were able to wave to all the residents within the community on our way down here, and a good time was had by all. And the importance of this is to build a partnership within the community, so people know who we are and they don't fear us. They understand we're doing our job, and they know us as my name is John. I'm not the police chief. It's more of a touchy-feely thing where people get to know who we are and understand if there is an issue, they can come to us. It's transparent. There's nothing to hide here at the village, and we're doing the best to protect them and serve the village and the residents. And in turn, they're part of the police department as well. And we thank them for all their assistance and understanding as we do our job in the community. And thank you.
Hi, we're at the Westchester Community Park. We finished our walk. And as you can see behind me, we have at least 20 plus vendors, multiple vendors at our National Night Out, our 4th annual National Night Out. Last year, 38.1 million people attended the 2013 National Night Out nationwide, including Canada. National Night Out is more than just this night. It is a culmination of businesses, the police department, and the community coming together to show their support for crime prevention. Police officers are typically known as the people that come and arrest people. When they see us in this type of setting, they see us as mentors to their children, dancing with them at the swimming pool, as I was earlier this evening, and talking with the various businesses and residents within our community. Remember, the police department is there for you throughout the year, just not this one night that we celebrate on the first Tuesday of every August. So we hope to see you next year at our 2016 Westchester National Night Out.
Hey, Sarah.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute. How do you know him?
Come on, Donovan, do it like I taught you. Love the new tattoo, Sarah. Let's go!
Dude, what? Dude, that's Sarah. The girl in the pink shirt. That's the girl I was telling you about.
Oh, that's Sarah?
Theater 2 on your left. Hey, Sarah. What color underwear today?
Hey, Sarah. So when are you going to post something new?
Anything you post online, anyone can see. Family, friends.
See you later, Sarah.
Even not so friendly people. Think before you post.
It may feel like just another day at the office, but occasionally, life feels more like an action movie than reality. The authorities are working hard to protect you and to protect our public spaces. But sometimes bad people do bad things. Their motivations are different. The warning signs may vary, but the devastating effects are the same. And unfortunately, you need to be prepared for the worst. If you were ever to find yourself in the middle of an active shooter event, your survival may depend on whether or not you have a plan. The plan doesn't have to be complicated. There are 3 things you could do that make a difference. Run, hide, fight. First and foremost, if you can get out, do. Always try and escape or evacuate, even when others insist on staying. Encourage others to leave with you, but don't let them slow you down with indecision. Remember what's important, you, not your stuff. Leave your belongings behind and try to find a way to get out safely. Trying to get yourself out of harm's way needs to be your #1 priority. Once you are out of the line of fire, try to prevent others from walking into the danger zone and call 911. If you can't get out safely, you need to find a place to hide. Act quickly and quietly. Try to secure your hiding place the best you can. Turn out lights, and if possible, remember to lock doors. Silence your ringer and vibration mode on your cell phone. And if you can't find a safe room or closet, try to conceal yourself behind large objects that may protect you. Do your best to remain quiet and calm. As a last resort, if your life is at risk, whether you are alone or working together as a group, fight. Act with aggression. Improvise weapons. Disarm him. And commit to taking the shooter down, no matter what. Try to be aware of your environment. Always have an exit plan. Know that in an incident like this, victims are generally chosen randomly. The event is unpredictable and may evolve quickly. The first responders on the scene are not there to evacuate or tend to the injured. They are well trained and are there to stop the shooter. Your actions can make a difference for your safety and survival. Be aware and be prepared. And if you find yourself facing an active shooter, there are 3 key things you need to remember to survive. Run, hide, fight.
I'm Chief John M. Carpino with the Westchester, Illinois Police Department, and it's pretty obvious we're about to do the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Lieutenant Mike O'Hagan. Sergeant Rich Stever.
Officer Rob Verber, School Resource Officer.
Officer Joe Rizzo.
Officer Eric
Officer Jerry Dildine.
Officer Christina Tontis, and we are the Westchester, Illinois Police Department. We were nominated for this challenge by our officer, Officer Dildine, and we accept that challenge. So not only that we're going to dump large buckets of ice water over our heads, Westchester Police Department is going to donate to the ALS. And then the Westchester FOP Lodge 21 is going to match that donation. But before we do this, I would like to also nominate Net 17, which is Maywood Police Department, Broadview Police Department, Bellwood Police Department, Hillside Police Department, and Berkeley Police Department. We will also nominate...
I'm going to challenge Village President Sam Julia and his staff.
Okay, here we go.
Let's do this.
Ready? 1, 2,
3.